Hello everyone, and welcome back to VJ's English Club. It's me, Pac Vincent. Today we're going to get into something really useful, Unit 4, Basic Classroom Expressions. These are the key phrases that will help you feel so much more confident and active in your English class.
So, have you ever been in class and felt, confused? You want to ask something, maybe you ask for permission, but you just can't find the right words in English. Don't you worry. After today, you're going to feel much more confident. Setelah pelajaran ini, kalian akan jauh lebih percaya diri.
All right, let's get started. First up, we need our classroom word toolkit. Think of this as our key vocabulary, yeah? Ini adalah kosakata kunci kita. Understanding these words will make everything else we learn today super easy to follow.
Okay, let's take a quick look at our keywords. We have permission, which means izin. Then there's clarify, that's mengklarifikasi or memperjelas. And these two are really important. Formal, which means resmi, and its opposite, informal, which means tidak resmi or just santai. We also have request or permintana, and respond, which is merespons. These are going to be the building blocks for our lesson today.
So let's jump into Section A, Greetings and Goodbyes. This is where it all begins, right? The very first thing you do when you walk into class is greet your teacher and your friends. Mari kita mulai dengan cara memberi salam. It's the first step to great communication.
Now, with teachers, we use formal or resmi language because it shows respect. Let's practice. I want you to repeat after me. Good morning, sir. Fantastic. Now, with friends, we can be more informal, more santai. Try this one. Hey, how's it going? Excellent. See the difference? It's all about who you're talking to.
Okay, moving on to Section B. This is a big one, asking for permission. Ini penting sekali, ya, yaitu cara meminta izin dengan sopan. Using the right words here shows that you're a polite and respectful student. Imagine you're a little late for class. You can't just walk in. You need to ask politely. Kita ucapkan ini jika terlambat masuk kelas. We use the phrase, may I, because it's very formal and shows respect for your teacher. Let's all say it together. May I come in, sir? Perfect. And here's another one you'll definitely need. To ask to go to the restroom, you say, may I go to the restroom, please? Notice that little word at the end, please? It makes it extra polite. Dalam bahasa Indonesia, bolehkah saya ke toilet? But what about when you're asking a friend for something? We can be a bit more informal. So instead of may I, we usually use can I. For example, if you need a pen, ini adalah cara yang lebih santai. Let's practice it. Can I borrow your pen? Very good. Okay, Section C, getting things clear. What happens when you don't understand something the teacher says? The most important thing is, don't just sit there quietly. It's so important to ask. Bagaimana jika kalian tidak mengerti? Here's exactly what you can say. If your teacher is speaking a little too fast, or you just missed something, you can say this. Using could you is a really polite way to make a request. Ini sangat sopan untuk meminta guru mengulang. Let's give it a try. Could you repeat that, please? Perfect. And look, here are even more amazing phrases for your toolkit. Let's go through them. I don't understand. Could you explain it again? Or what does vocabulary mean? You can even ask, how do you spell vocabulary? And of course, could you speak more slowly, please? These are all fantastic ways to get the clarification you need.
All right, let's look at two sections together now, D and E. Section D is about expressions to use during the lesson, and Section E is all about asking for and giving help. You see, learning is an active process, and that means you need to participate. So, apa yang kita katakan saat ada kegiatan di kelas?
It is so important to speak up in class. You can use these phrases to let your teacher know what's going on. For example, I have a question, which means saya punya pertanyaan, or I finished, saya sudah selesai. And you know what? It's perfectly okay to say, I'm not sure about this. That's how we learn. And now for Section E, asking for help from a friend. This is the perfect question to ask. Please don't be shy. Let's say it. Can you help me with this? This is a great way to ask for help from your friends. Ini cara meminta bantuan dari temanmu. And on the other side, if a friend asks you for help, here's how you can respond. Be a great classmate. Then ini adalah cara menjawabnya dengan ramah. Just say, sure, or of course. Both are super friendly and positive.
We're almost there.
Section F is about general expressions. Let's finish up by looking at a few more really useful phrases that you can use in almost any situation in the classroom.
So, when you're in a class discussion, it's really important to share your own opinion respectfully. You can use these simple phrases. Ini untuk menyatakan setuju atau tidak setuju. Just say, I agree, or I disagree. Simple, right? But very powerful.
And always remember these two. If you're late, you should apologize. I'm sorry I'm late. And if you need to get someone's attention or pass by them, use excuse me. Ini adalah ungkapan sopan yang sangat penting. They really show you have good manners.
And there we have it. You've learned so many new and powerful expressions today. You have the tools now. Kalian sudah belajar banyak sekali ungkapan baru hari ini. Fantastic job, everyone. But the next step is the most important one. Practice.
Look, to become a confident English speaker, you must practice. Just knowing these phrases isn't enough. You have to use them. Untuk menjadi pembicara yang percaya diri, kalian harus berlatih. So please, go to your book and find the exercises for this unit. So here is my challenge to you. Don't be afraid to speak. It is okay to make mistakes. That's how we get better. The most important thing is that you try. Jangan takut berbicara. I want you to use these phrases starting tomorrow. I truly believe in all of you. That's all for today. You all did a fantastic job. Thank you so much for joining me. I'll see you in the next lesson. Sampai jumpa di pelajaran berikutnya. And remember, keep practicing.